Recordings beta. That's who. Oh, hey, here we go.
And we're live.
And we're live. What's going on, YouTube land? It's your boy G11 back at it again. I haven't done that in a while. That's how I used to start all my videos.
I know
Back
you
at it again.
freaking nerd. Gotta watch the time limit.
Yeah, the time limit. But we're back at it again. I got the panel of usual suspects here. We got the boy Jude. We got the homie Carl Brown, Bushido Brown, gracing us with his excellent groomed beard. Gross beard. He's got
Trim this sucker. Gotta trim it.
Oh man, let it flow. And we got Krim in the building again. There he is. For all y'all watching or watching it later, I was kind of joking that we traded Sus for Krim, but Sus will probably jump in at some point in the stream. Always does. But
they've never been at the same place at the same time.
Well, I'm the better version, so that's all it is.
Oh my god.
I'm making that statement now.
Oh my gosh.
I did see Tay in here earlier, but I wasn't sure. I didn't hear him. He'll probably jump in when he gets a chance. But how's y'all's week been? What's been up with everybody? Or last 2 weeks, I should say. Krim, I kind of know because we've been playing Rainbow.
Yeah.
But Carl, Jude, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, I think Carl should go first.
Working
the usual grind.
Pokemon.
Yeah, the new one you've been playing, or are you talking about the card game?
Oh no. The Scarlet.
Good old Scarlet.
Yep.
What the? Sorry, my cat scared me. She knocked something down. Yeah, Scarlet. Have you beaten it yet, or what?
Oh yeah, I've been beat it. I'm just running around now.
Doing Pokemon battles.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
looking
that,
up in the corner at a certain person.
Here, I'll just do this here.
There you go. Nice. He
moved himself. He just moved himself so fast. Doing the damn camera shot. Damn it, Jude.
This is not
the true power of the Shuffle Alliance.
The Shuffle Alliance.
Shuffle Alliance. Oh my gosh, stop.
Well, Jude, I know a little bit of what's been up with you because we talked offline about the recruiting stuff.
Oh yeah, like I won't say this job is getting taxing. It's just one of those things where we've hit a point that even for those of us who have been doing it and those who are more experienced, we're not necessarily seeing an eye to eye in terms of if we were to sit down and have a group discussion on how to effectively do what needs to get done.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing one thing,
the hell?
And, some old people are in their ways.
Yeah.
And immediately jumping to you should change your habits based off of what you were doing, because obviously the entire world was impacted by the vid.
Yes.
All right.
And while, we've grown to have a certain process of operations that to some extent still works, because at the end of the day, if you're going to do something, you're going to do what you need to get done.
Exactly.
But then there's back in my day.
Yeah, that's always the standard answer from people who've been in anywhere longer than anyone else. They're like, oh, we used to have to walk 30 miles in the snow to get to school. Nigga, what? Like, what? So you want us to suffer just because you did? What? Or meet the standards that you met?
Like, you did once you've been like that for X amount of years, it's extremely difficult to break it. Sometimes impossible.
Yeah, those are the.
But even then, like, I know I've been blessed with the virtue of patience. Because, man,
my God,
have I already busted my New Year's resolution?
Yeah. Oh shit. think was your resolution, and you've already busted some open.
Bro,
What the?
I want y'all to picture this. I'm gonna take a break from drinking. It's only gonna be at social events. I went to work for 3 days and had to crack open a beer.
3 days. That's all it took. But I know how your boss is.
Yeah.
Get that
Or-
cat out of here.
She keeps jumping up on the window, so I'm just holding her now. She's now hostage.
She's like, put me down.
You know who ain't hostage?
Goddamn paprika. Sleep.
Cat is knocked out.
Let's not talk about some negatives. Let's get some positives in with a few would you rathers.
All right, what you got?
So I'm going to leave the ultimate one for last, but I'm going to ask one we saw in the chat. Would you rather learn all forms to include their advanced variations of hockey from the man, the myth, the legend, Dark Knight Railing, or learn the ways of the Turtle School from the Master Roshi?
That's a tough one. That's actually.
I don't know. That hockey is pretty intense.
Oh
man.
yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards. That hockey can do some shit, some ridiculous shit.
I mean, I remember time skip Luffy just beat like 1,000 soldiers with just his hockey. Just what was that, Emperor's hockey?
Yeah, that was Conqueror's
Oh,
hockey.
yeah.
Hockey.
But
And it can
you
evolve.
gotta bear in mind, hockey has a key thing that plays into it, and that's your willpower.
That is your You can't have a weak will with it.
True.
But if you
However-
have Conqueror's hockey at that point, I mean, you obviously don't have a weak will.
But through the training of the Turtle School,
Mm-hmm.
you will be self-disciplined. Your will be strong. So can hockey even affect you?
I mean, you can also jump good too.
You can jump good. And that's why personally I'm gonna say it right here, right now, live, unless you're watching or hearing this later. I'm taking the Turtle School.
I think I'll take my chances with the hockey.
Yeah, I'm going hockey.
Yeah, I like the hockey myself.
Hey, at least I get the Kamehameha. The one thing Suts
But I can
wanted.
block your fucking hockey just by fucking cladding myself in hockey. Like you can
Sure.
negate most damage.
Is your willpower strong enough to defend against my life?
I mean, but if you're saying I have the most advanced form of hockey, obviously the will comes with that.
Yeah, but is your will stronger than my life?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because
Then what's the scouter say about your power
the
level?
only way you can beat hockey is fucking literally with hockey. That's the only way you can damage it.
That's only because you're looking at it in a bubble. The bubble that is One Piece.
Okay.
Take into consideration that early Dragon Ball, because power levels,
Mm-hmm.
you literally had to sacrifice your life to unleash the comment. Like, that made you tired.
That's true.
Hence why everybody watching at home, like, I know this is the age-old joke. That's why they had to charge the Kamehameha for like 5 minutes.
Oh god.
So you can go get your water. Because
That's
if they just instant Kamehameha, you would die.
So
Like,
I can
literally.
Exactly. So I can block your first fucking Kamehameha,
And you
exhaust my
just
hockey,
die.
and get my hockey back before your fucking next Kamehameha comes out.
Doubt. Because I also got various techniques, such as the multiform technique,
Oh my
the
god.
solar flare, the I'm gonna just kick you in the dick.
Yeah, that one always works.
Master Roshi did teach them some dirty shit. Oh,
Roshi's a
man.
dirty man.
He is. He's still alive in the series.
He is. He outlived the Z Warriors canonically.
Yeah.
Turtle Hermit forever. What's the next would you rather you got for us?
Would you rather get $1,000 for a year evading Itachi,
What?
You gonna have to pay me more. He said,
Right?
Or 1 million to avoid Hisoka actively pursuing you for 3 days.
oh,
Hisoka,
I'm gonna have to go
man.
for that 1 million because I can't stand Hisoka. I can't stand him.
Hisoka.
Right. And
He's
then,
pretty deadly.
but like, is it the full year that I have to dodge Itachi?
So here's the difference. Itachi, he's not actively going after you. It's just, hey, like you have to avoid being sighted by him. He could be
Okay.
anywhere,
Right.
doing anything. All you have to do is avoid getting spotted. And for every month you avoid him, that's $1,000. Or Hisoka actively coming for you for 3 days, and you got to make it 3
Ooh.
days.
That's tough because Hisoka's pretty deadly.
Yeah, like
That is a hard one.
Hitachi also was pretty deadly.
Yeah.
but Hisoka. The difference between Hisoka and Itachi, the advantage you have against Hisoka doesn't have Sharingan. Like,
That's true.
and I know that has to connect with the eyes, but still.
He may not have it, but that man, if he wants someone, he gonna get him.
I think I'll take my chances for the mill.
I'll take the guaranteed 1,000 a month until this man spot. What's the worst thing he's gonna do? Frame one, walk into my office. I'd like to join the Air Force.
And then you're under the Genjutsu immediately.
Jude, I think.
Hey, at least I believe I got him in the Air Force.
You know what?
For the next 72 hours, you will be recruiting me. Hey, 72 hours, that ain't bad.
An infinite loop of recruiting Itachi. Hell no. Oh man, that's pretty good. I like those ones. Man, my light is all funny. It's because the cat messed up the window.
But now the last one, the one I've been saving,
what you got?
the one I've been teasing you guys for like all of 5 hours for.
Oh god.
Would you rather be blessed with the powers of any hero from any series you know, or a villain?
Same concept?
Same
From any
concept.
series, hero or villain. Blessed with
Which
the
side you
ability.
choosing?
I would
Not
say
only which side are you choosing, who are you choosing?
Ooh, that's a good one. Kaido for me.
Damn, that was fast.
Yeah, I'm fucking stumped. Like
That's a lot of series. God, dog. Why Kaido while I contemplate my answer?
Okay. Kaido is one of the few villains, it may not seem like it, that's actually like kind of honorable in a lot of ways. Like he's cheap in some ways, and in other ways he's like really not. Example of he's cheap. Like he did catch an advantage. The only reason he beat Odin, and I know I'm hitting spoiler territory, but screw it. The only reason he beat Odin was because Odin got cheap shotted by Orochi, and Kaido was like, I don't like it, but a win's a win. Other ways, like someone interfered with his fight with Luffy for a second round, and he didn't like it, and he unalived that person quite brutally. So there's a balance to him. And also because he turns into a dragon, and I love dragons. And hybrid form. Which is not the way to kill him.
That man, this is also the same man that threw his own fucking child in jail to die.
I know that.
So
there's a lot more to that too.
So fair thing. We're only taking their abilities, not their backstory.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
I don't know.
I gotta think.
And
like
to specifically counter the lack of intelligence for someone who simply wants to be a dragon, Jack the Ripper from Record of Ragnarok.
Oh,
I knew it.
I knew that was coming up. I just saw that too.
was thinking about that.
That is super cheap.
Is
and,
it?
And
The man was smart. The man was smart. I'll give him that. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, I mean,
And my justification for choosing Jack the Ripper, it's the closest thing I can get to the one time someone asked me if I could have any superhero ability, what would it be?
His whole premise
matter manipulation.
He turned an entire city into a weapon.
Because of his yeah. But
plus, if I can manipulate matter, little side caveat. Can I ever get sick?
Like to see colors. Like, what was the whole thing behind that? He just can see people's emotions through their auras, their colors, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, and in doing so, he knew how to play two people's emotions. If someone's pissed off at you, stroke their ego.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking smart.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to everything as a weapon, so
which was ridiculous.
All I have to do is appease you, and when you least expect it, that coffee is poison.
You know what?
I don't know.
I think I would want that light Yagami intelligence. That's what I would want.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Either him or L, because they're both pretty close. But I would want that level of intelligence to be able to just outwit it. I don't want no strength. I don't need no crazy powers. Just give me that cunning mind to just get around anything.
Goodness gracious.
By the way, I touched that bag of potato chips.
Potato chip and eat it. Yes.
What's his name? I don't know if you guys ever seen Shadow of Imminence.
I have.
Oh no.
I have.
I'd be
and
the
I
main,
know where you're going with it.
I would play that role to a T, where I am just the main protagonist, but I am the side character through life. I can just overpower you at the moment's notice, or just play it nonchalant. Like, that's how I would play it. That's what I pick. I'm picking him.
Fair enough.
I like those. Always the anime theme. Would you rather's?
Yeah.
I mean, I could also hit you with one of the riddles I have for my D&D players, but I don't know if they're gonna actually tune in here. Just to get the mind going real quick before we actually kick off in discussion.
One of them is going to.
All right, let's see. Bring it on. Let's do it.
You sure?
I'm sure. Let's get into the riddle.
There are two sisters that are never seen at the same time, as one will always give birth to the other. Okay. Who are they?
Two sisters that will never be seen at the same time, as one always gives birth. Are we talking about the sun and the moon?
You're close. No. You are close.
Night and day? No, that's not.
Yeah, there you go.
Night and day. Okay, wow.
I am smart. That light Yagami intelligence.
Birth to okay, I get it. That
night and day. I like
new
that.
Day. Okay, all right.
That's clever. I like that. Well, that was a good thinking exercise because this shit we're about to go into.
Yeah.
Well, before we
hey Artorias, if you fucking watch this episode, I'll kill you.
Well, check it out. Before we even get into the heavy part of this week's discussion, because that's the main thing, right? Tyre Nichols.
Yeah.
How many? Now, I was just talking with Trim about this, but have either of you heard of New Glow Baptist Church?
The what?
No.
Wait, what?
New Glow Baptist Church.
New Glow Baptist Church.
Yeah.
Why does that sound like it should be Soul Glow Baptist Church?
All right, check it out. So this has been.
Oh, you pulling it up? Yeah, go ahead.
This has been trending on social media.
New Glow Baptist Church. What?
You'll immediately see the issue with this. So here we go. So I'm just going to share the page, but check it out. So this is the Instagram of New Glow Baptist Church.
What? Hold on. Wait.
I
Just
know.
1 minute.
I know. Yes.
That caught me off guard, and I am a connoisseur of these things, but not in church.
Connoisseur,
Not in
Well,
church.
Well, hang on.
I'm a man of culture, but not in church.
Hey,
Day
they don't
after day.
require a dress code, so that's
Yeah.
why they are what they
Homie,
are.
they were nah.
Located in Atlanta, Georgia. Come as you are.
No.
But check
This
it
is
out.
where?
So
He
it's
said,
not a
which is
real.
where?
It's not a real church. It's not real.
I'm
This
aware.
this is some like Patreon someone created where it's like it's using like church as like a platform, but it's basically auto AI generated these images of these black women.
I
Pretty
don't
much.
approve. I don't approve. I don't
Yeah.
approve.
But I will admire.
But here's my issue with this whole thing, man. One, it's hypersexualizing like black women, like
Yes. Very much so.
hypersexualizing.
Yeah.
And then
Two.
wait a minute. Here's my thing about this.
Uh-huh.
You're like you said, you're hypersexualizing women, and then
This is
you
all AI
have.
generated.
Why would you? If there's going to be complaints about this, why would you? Why would you?
Well, people aren't complaining per se, but
Well, no, I
can see
mean
some backlash
individuals who
coming
would
from that.
complain, like SJWs and such.
yeah.
Why would you even, to the ladies themselves that are even presenting themselves like this, why would you even do that if you don't want that?
Well, here's the thing, all those images are AI generated. So
Okay, so that's not them.
No, those are
what
all
they've
fake.
done is they've taken like we got a comment here. Let me
Okay.
read. Fatebringer.
One way.
Thanks for tuning in. He said that's one way to get people to church.
Not me.
Come on down to the Snow Glow Church.
Look, my issue is
Stop
that
it.
like it's like making fun of Christianity too,
Yeah.
because like it's talking about, and I'm not super religious or anything, but in the Bible's like come as you are to church and all that stuff, but
Not like that.
it's like come on, man, like it's playing two different things.
Yeah.
And then I guess the deeper issue here is like, why is it that Christianity is always the thing getting made fun of? Like you wouldn't see like a New Globe Jewish synagogue type thing, or Muslim thing. Like other religions don't get made fun of in the way that Christianity does. Like Christianity is just the joke, the butt of every joke, man.
I have an answer for that.
What you got?
Christianity gets hit so hard because of
The sheer number of them that exist.
not that. No.
Oh no, I'm sorry to interrupt, but like, you know how many times I've gone through the process, and I do have to ask, like, hey yo, Krim, what's your religious preference?
Catholic. Christian. Sorry.
Cool.
Catholic Christian?
So are you Christian churches, the Churches of Christ, Christian Crusade, Christian Methodist, Christian this, Christian
You got
that,
Baptist,
Christian non-denominational,
Presbyterian.
Christian 2, Electric Boogaloo.
There are a lot of different levels to it.
There are.
But so Carl, I think I know where you were going, but like Christianity just isn't taken seriously. It is the short answer, I think. Like we don't, like people go to church on Sunday and then Monday they back in the Monday night back in the club or doing whatever. Like we don't really adhere fully to what it's about. You know what I mean? And we don't. That being said, it's just a joke. It's a joke. It's the butt of every joke, and then you get pages like this that just make it worse. And it just puts us in a bad light. In my opinion. But this has just been trending. I saw it on my Facebook. I brought it up to Krim prior to us getting in here, and I was like, "What is this shit?" And it's just over social, like New Globe Baptist Church. It literally has a Patreon. You pay $12 and go see all the
don't pay $12.
all the women of New Glow.
use the pay for gas. Get yourself a burger from McDonald's. Use that $12 for literally anything else.
Listen, gas is like $4 here in Colorado. It's actually crazy. It went back up. It was like $2.50 2 weeks ago, and now it's $4. This is stupid.
Damn, my gas ain't been that low out here for a while.
Yeah,
I thought it was $4.25. I think.
I'm paying premiums like almost fucking back up to $5.
Why are you paying?
Damn.
I have to put premium in my car. I don't have to, but I prefer.
Oh, it's because it's the Charger. Yeah. But I don't know. That's just one thing I thought was pretty interesting. Now, transitioning into more nonsense that's been going on. We talked about these guys briefly before, but I am so tired of seeing these guys. I am so tired of seeing them too. Krishan Rock and Blueface. Krishan Rock is on the left. That's the chick. Blueface is the rapper on the right. Oh, wait. Hold on. Sunday on knees, praying Monday on knees. Yeah. Yep. And it's an emote. Fate Bringer, you're right. Yep. We don't really practice it the way, Christian has the joke. But I know you guys probably aren't following these two that much, Blueface and Krishan Rock, but
I have no idea. I'm not following them at all.
That's good because this shit drives me nuts. Basically, these two came together in 2020. So this article from Complex lays out a whole timeline of their relationship. But this guy on the right, Blueface, he started in OnlyFans in 2020, where he was running a show called, where is it? Hold on. That's when they first met. It's called the Blue Girls Club because he's Blueface, so it's the Blue Girls Club. And essentially, it's like Bad Girls Club. Just put some girls in a house, watch them fight, record it, whatever. Charging people a monthly subscription to OnlyFans to watch it. That's how she came into the picture. And she really gained popularity because while she was on the show, she got into a fight with one of his baby mother, or I guess his only baby mother at the time, and she got her front tooth knocked out. It's not funny, but it's funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every day we find a way to stray further from God.
We really do. And this is how she first looked. She have no tattoos, fairly, decent looking young lady. She's a track star, all that stuff. Then fast forward to February of 2022, she stole his car. Broke into his house, stole his car, crashed it. She was like driving it on her way to Baltimore, had some drugs in the car with her, and then asked him to bail her out of jail. Now you see she's got a tattoo of him on her neck. Like it's
ridiculous.
It's just it is the most toxic thing I've ever seen. Right? And then you see some of the quotations there. He's I don't even think he's really even rapping that. Has anybody even heard this guy's music?
No.
Like I didn't even know he existed until I heard about him and her. Again,
go ahead.
May of 2022. You have to go to Instagram to view this post. I'm not gonna do it, but apparently she hit his mom. So now she's disrespecting his mother. And he's disrespecting his mother, but not holding her, like checking her. You know what I'm saying? So he's just letting her fight his own mother. It's just it just gets worse. She gets arrested after punching him. Then apparently he got into a fight with her actual dad. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. This is her dad. They did a family reunion in Baltimore. He's talking shit to her dad. That's her dad. And her dad punches him in the face. It's muted.
As you do.
Watch. He's like, what'd you say? He said, oh, you taught your daughter to just hit people? Swung on him. Right. So now you got the dad. Like his Blueface's mom is fighting the girlfriend. Blueface is fighting her dad. It just gets worse. Then she talking about he hit her. Her face was all bruised and beat up. And then she takes the claim back. October of 2022. We're almost present day now. Now they got a reality show on the Zeus network. I don't even know what the Zeus network is. Y'all ever heard of that shit?
Nope.
No, but I can believe it exists.
They got a trailer for their show. After their trailer got announced, suddenly she's breaking up with them. Mind you, this whole time period, they're very active on social media. She's talking about him. He's talking about her. They're breaking up. She released a sex tape of him and her, like an actual sex tape on Twitter. Now all of a sudden she's pregnant in January of this year.
What?
And they drop a song called Lit in January, and they got married in the music video.
I think that was staged. All that I did see stuff about the marriage. Because behind the scenes, you can see like he was like, "Would you ever get married?" And he
said no. He said absolutely no.
Yeah. But
my issue with them too is that they are putting us in a very bad light, and they're showcasing terrible relationships. Hey, oh, what up, Maureen? Hey, SSJ Ghost, we said, nah, that's crazy. Would you get married to somebody like Krishan Rock? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
But you know, the issue is they represent like actual relationship. We all know someone who's been in a relationship like that. I guarantee it. We all know at least one person who's been in something like that. My issue is they keep being brought up in the media, in the news. Like, I don't even know if Blueface's music is good. Krishan Rock is apparently an artist too. I don't know if her music is good. I don't really give a shit. I'm just tired of seeing them. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing them everywhere. I'm tired of seeing this negativity being promoted and pushed out. You know, this. I mean, what's y'all? I know y'all really don't know much about it. What's y'all's take on it, man?
I agree with you on the at least set up a negativity, because that goes into some of the things we portrayed where, like, we're just getting painted in a negative light, and that ain't right. You should treat people equally. Otherwise, we are going to have to be defensive. And realistically, like, obviously, everyone has their own different way of being raised, how they were brought up.
Right.
We can't just go around punching people's moms.
But that's just like
Let
they're
alone-
constantly fighting, bro.
That's all
Yes.
they do.
And then you like go around and, regardless of the relationship, hitting the dad, like, dad stole you because obviously you were talking shit. Like, that was within his right.
Yeah,
But then at the same time, I mean, it's his own fault.
yeah,
So you swinging on somebody because he called you out.
that's true. Yeah, he did raise her, or not raise her. I don't know. I don't know what the situation was.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not even saying it's right, but it was one of those things where, yes, he got checked.
Yeah,
He was right to get checked. However, there is a tactful way to do everything. Be it the military lens or whatever I got going. Like, there is a tactful way to go about everything.
I think them two people just need to not be together.
True.
Ain't never been truer words spoken.
They're going to kill each other, or he's going to kill her, or she going to one or the other. Because the way, I'm telling you, if you guys ever go watch some of these interviews that they've done, if you just go to YouTube, type in Krishan Rock interview, she's always putting hands on this dude.
I was just about to say, man, there was one video where she busted this motherfucker over the head with a bottle, and then not even 5 seconds later, are you all right? Let me take care of you. Like, you just cracked me over the head.
That's fucking batshit crazy.
So
excuse my language.
That I'm definitely gonna have to say he needs to get out.
But then the whole thing is, I don't know. Here's the thing. So, like, I don't like all the negativity it promotes. I don't like the actions that these two are doing. But at the back of my head, I'm wondering if this is all just promotion.
Could be.
For their careers. And
it could be, but even that, actually, no, that is fair, because
it's still bad.
All publicity is good publicity. Because your name got out.
Is it though?
Because they could go to jail or get killed. She actually got arrested when she stole his car and had drugs in the car. Like, I don't know.
She probably only got arrested because of the drugs. He probably didn't press charges.
I don't think he did. And that's bizarre. Man. There's people out, like I said, there's people out there in real relationships like this. And it shouldn't be the standard. It shouldn't be normalized in such a way, in my opinion. But I'm just a guy on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a talking head.
I mean, you're a talking head. I'm an anime character.
That's true. For the anime character. Carl, what you cooking over there, man? You look like you cooking.
He's just lost.
I'm gonna just say this: the only way to keep that from continuing, and this is unpopular opinion, is to defund them. Stop buying their music. Stop listening to them. Just do not pay attention. But there's the problem with that is you have so many people that are enamored with people like them. It's hard to deprogram that.
Yeah. I mean, as a society, we do like watching negative stuff overall. Like, we like the drama of it because it's interesting. You know what I mean? So like the way you explained is the way to do it. Do I think collectively we'll ever reach it? Nah. We like to participate in that too much. And you know what? That point is enforced further with this next clip. So this comes out of Memphis, and this will segue into our final topic. But this joint, I found this on World Star, of course.
Of course.
Oh, wow.
Found it on World Star.
It's already
This
a
chick
bad moment.
was, listen, she was like speeding on the highway in Memphis, somewhere in Memphis, crashed her car and decided she was going to live stream.
That's the first thing she did?
It's the first thing she did.
Not even call the police?
Oh my God, y'all, I just fucking wrecked. Fully drunk and wrecked my car. I'm in the M. Fully drunk and wrecked my car. Fully drunk and wrecked my car. I'm straight though. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I was on the E-way pushing that hoe. Real NASCAR shit. This weak ass car gotta give me an SRT. I gotta give me a motherfucking SRT. See, if I didn't have this weak ass car, I would never wreck. I'm like, mama, I need me an SRT.
If you
I'm
had...
so fat, that piece of shit. I'm hitting 100
Hold
on
on,
the E-way car, and I just
pause real
fucking
quick. Pause real quick. I got a question. Did she just say she is on, and I quote, that NASCAR shit?
Yes. She said she was on the expressway doing that. Oh, Darwin strikes again. But he didn't all the way because she survived. But she probably will end up. I don't know if she'll end up in jail or anything, but she literally said she was on that NASCAR shit. She said if she had a better car, she wouldn't have wrecked. Hang on, you got to see the end of it.
Show my video. Call somebody, tell them come help check on their folks. Call the ambulance, call the tow truck. Somebody come help me, bro. This weak ass car. This weak ass motherfucking car. I'm just glad I'm having skills and I'm still here.
Back
I'm
down.
Still here. I'm still video.
Not funny.
Yeah. Yep.
Not funny.
Oh, God, I lost brain cells watching that.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Yeah, like who?
So now I have the real question.
Mm-hmm.
Last time you drove on the highway, when was the only turn you had to make a left turn?
Oh.
Ain't no
left turns.
She's
And
making
if
a left
she's-
turn. Let me stop.
If she talking about fucking, if I would have had an SRT, bitch, you would have been dead.
Yeah,
driving.
but then she shows the drugs. Like I guarantee you, she was probably high on something. But
Oh yeah, she did. She had to be.
but this is like
The
that's
Lord
crazy to me.
The Lord is looking out. That's all I gotta say.
Lord ain't looking out for that.
I was gonna say, man.
It is.
I
Some
mean,
people he just need to turn a blind eye to because
Look, I'm gonna make a quote from Record Ragnarok real quick right here. What father needs an excuse to protect his kids?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, don't
You know what? That one.
No.
she gonna fuck around and find out.
Listen, that the way y'all are all feeling and acting, that's literally everything that's going through my head. I'm like, what? Like, why? Why was that the first intention to just? Why wouldn't you just dial 9? Why you got to tell the live stream people watching?
Yeah, tell somebody to check on my family. You got this.
Like, nah, you got it. Can you imagine God just sitting up there like, nah, you good.
I'll let you, you all right. Keep on doing your thing.
How about like probably 75% of this world?
Yeah. He's like, oh man, it's messed up. God's just like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Nah, it's not even that. It's just this man's sitting here like, all right, I need to fix this. I need to fix this. All right, get ready to flood. Hey, you said no more floods. What about fire? Did I do fire? Yeah. Shit.
Oh man.
What else we got? You know what? They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out.
Shit, no, we won't. Especially for the past 4 or 5 years. Stand.
Disappointed.
Now we gonna find out.
It's bad. Sorry, I'm just messaging, multitasking. I'm working. James, I'm doing EPRs right now at the same time.
That's gross.
Tell me about it. But so that clip came out of Memphis with that young lady. God bless her soul.
Is he really though?
I don't think she needs any more
I
blessings.
don't think she needs them. She got them all. Share some with the rest of us.
She did. Yeah, to survive that wreck. But shifting to a little more seriousness here, of course, about 2 weeks ago, I know we're a little behind it, but actually over 2 weeks, that stuff with Tyre Nichols went down in Memphis, where initially like photos came out from the hospital and this dude was just busted all the way up. I was like, what the hell happened? You know what I'm saying? Now we know what happened with this.
I watched the video, and I'm gonna say this before we completely get into it. That was a street beating.
Oh, facts.
Street beating, and I couldn't watch the rest of it because even right now, not in a good place. Like my emotions not in a good place.
I know. Just let's try to watch it as objectively as we can. See what we can mine out of it. I'll skip through it because it's kind of long. It's like 26 minutes of footage. So, but yeah, it's a little. I'll say this: there were some monsters in this video, like actual monsters, and we don't really see that often. So, this comes from NBC. I think I got it from. So I'm gonna play the clip. Gonna play the clip. There it is. Oh, do I have mute the sound? I think I muted. Also, we don't know why they stopped him. We don't know if this was a traffic stop or if this was a gang stop.
Just walking, right?
Well, he's in his car right here.
Yeah.
So this is the actual start of it.
Okay.
They pulled him over. He's in his car, and then they kind of ran up on him like this.
Damn, I didn't do anything. Hey, I didn't hurt you. Ass crap.
Kind of hard to see what's going on.
He wasn't even resisting. Or
He
anything.
wasn't. There's like 5 of them on top of him.
Yeah.
I'm on the ground. Turn around. That's all. Turn around. Please turn on the ground. I think I tased you. Get on the ground. What? Now. All right. Okay.
He's like, all right, okay, I'm getting down.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
You guys are really.
That's already getting crazy. They're talking about they're calling him all kinds of B's and telling him put his hand behind his back before they punch him in the face, punch him in his stuff. Like this is already, he'll break his arm. We're gonna tase you.
I noticed something initially when I watched it, and I'm noticing it now. You notice how much rage they had?
Yeah.
When they approached him, something was wrong. They were already heated, so something happened before they got there.
It's like, where's that coming from? This is.
I don't know for sure. I can't tell you for sure, but something happened. They had like something going on, maybe at the precinct or something, before they got there.
Well, so one of the rumors, but this was an unfounded rumor. Someone put out there, and this is just what happens whenever people are speculating. Someone tried to say he was sleeping with one of the officers' like wives or something like that, and that's just not true.
Man,
that's not true. But I'm gonna play it some more and see what else happened.
Doing a lot right now. Bro, lay down. I'm just trying to go home. Man, if you don't lay down, I am on the ground. On your stomach.
He's on the ground.
He can't. He's got the taser in his hip.
Stop. I'm not doing it.
So then he gets up. He runs off. This is probably the part you saw.
So he got tased right there.
Look how crazy this. But they let him run off.
They let him run off, then they clap back up with him.
And this fat fucking cop ran for like 2 seconds and stopped.
Then he's like, nah. Whew.
Look, you can tell he's out of breath. He had too many donuts that day.
I wasn't about to say that.
I'm gonna skip it ahead a little bit because it's just him talking. They go back to his car.
This is ridiculous.
He's giving a description of him to other officers in the area. I'll skip ahead a little more. They find him like around the corner. Some other officers, so they get to him. Okay, yeah, this is the officer that caught him, I believe.
terminate.
Yeah, he's catching up to him. Tackles him to the ground. They're punching and kicking him right now. He's calling for his mom. They're hitting him some more.
And the camera falls off.
Yeah, the camera on this cop fell at this point. Little did they know there was like another camera like on the corner that was capturing all of
I
this.
saw that. That's the video I saw.
So there's another cop coming up
He's
to the
calling for
scene.
help too.
Yeah, he was 80 yards from his mom's house.
And this is where they blur it out.
Yeah. He's, I got
So this is just from another cop's point of view. This is where you'll see some hits. Yep. Then they pepper sprayed him.
What?
Yeah. Hit him some more.
He's already on the ground.
I'm pretty sure this isn't like proper protocol at all. Like, how hard is it for like 5 of y'all to just?
Something was wrong here. Something was very wrong. Like a lot of stuff does not add up.
Did he just walk up and kick him?
Yeah. Yep. You're about to see some more. He's still spraying them with pepper spray. Like this is wild.
But he is resisting the whole time, and I definitely feel like he is justified.
He's resisting a bit. So I'm just gonna see if I can skip ahead a little more here. It's the whole 26 minutes. So now he's on the ground. I think they got him subdued at this point. Skip ahead. It took the ambulance 26 minutes to get out there. Yeah, so at this point it's done. They got him in custody. That was pretty rough to watch, man. Not gonna lie. I mean, good Lord. I know there's actual proper police protocol for this type of stuff. And, we have to talk about, how to conduct yourself when police are trying to get a hold of you too. Because he did run off and he was like kind of resisting a little bit, but not enough to warrant being killed. Because they killed that man. Kicking him and punching him in the face, the verbiage they're using, calling him a B, threatening him and all this kind of stuff. Like, that's not right.
And they were pretty swift in their response in dealing with those, now 6 officers.
Yeah, 6 officers now. So
they fired them, arrested them. I'm not sure if I'm getting in the order right. And they charged, fired, arrested, charged. I don't know what order that goes in.
Oh, no, you got it. Yep.
Very, very quickly. I think it was like maybe 2-3 days after, probably, or maybe immediately. I don't remember, but they got them.
I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, these are, and it's not really, to me, it's not an issue of race, because a lot of people are bringing race into this. I mean, this illustrates to me that it's not just, this isn't like a white cop on black. This was like black on black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was, and out of all those officers, not one of them like took a second to be like, yo, like, chill out. This ain't how we conduct ourselves. You know what I mean? Now they all go down for it. And I think some people, some of the emergency responders, like the paramedics, I think 2 of them got fired as well, because it took them 26 minutes. 26 minutes to get over there to them. 26 minutes, man.
It's ridiculous.
So, of course that happened. A bunch of protests took place. I don't know what protests really accomplish these days. I mean, you just, I understand people's frustration, but protesting to me doesn't really do much. But go ahead.
At the end of it all, it seems like there was some justice for the family, because they did get, charged for what they did. So,
yep.
Yeah.
I agree. This is cut and dry. You had those 5 monsters beating the shit out of them right there. You know what I'm saying? And but people are trying to conflate this with other issues. Like people are trying to still make it a race thing. People are saying it's like single mom supervisors that were the supervisor of these cops. People are saying like actually I think the chief of police in Memphis, she stepped down or got fired over this. Is it really the fault of the paramedics? There are tons of circumstances where they could be later. And that's true too. I think the reason why they were fired though in this case, I think the cops told them to like take their time getting there, basically. I think that's why. And you know, those organizations are all like tied, you know, intermingled, I would say. But that would be the only reason I would see them actually getting fired. But you know, that's a legit thing you're saying, Kay. I mean, it could be other reasons why it took longer. But you know, like I said, people are go ahead, Jude.
I held my tongue for quite a bit because, again, like it's already been stated, like they're making, I won't say a mountain out of a molehill, but they're definitely taking the wrong issues into consideration here when it's just a clear abuse of power.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it's just bad cops, man. That's it's not a race thing. It's not a single mom thing. It's not all this other stuff.
It is one of those things where like, how comfortable, like this is just shot in the dark. I know it doesn't seem related, but I'm going to tie it in. But how comfortable do you think I am walking in uniform most places where I live now?
Oh, not very comfortable at all. I will never wear my uniform where I don't have to.
And how comfortable do you think people are seeing me in uniform?
Probably not very either. They probably think you're coming to bring martial law or some shit.
And I actually do hate it. Like, not even about a work that, like, when I feel that I come off as like, I'm not an intimidating guy by any means. Right. Sure, I get hyped. I might get upset, but I feel that I'm very mild mannered. Like, I can have a cordial conversation with someone.
Yep.
But I'm in a position where people look to me as a line of defense in a way, shape, or form. Like, I am a line of defense.
Yes.
That is 100% the same as what's going on here.
Yep.
So how are they just casually going to throw any sort of abuse about, regardless of what was done, regardless of being heated in the moment? Like, as you said, someone should have took a step back and said, yo, like this ain't right. He's already on the ground.
Just one of them, like even just one of them to prevent this from, I mean, because now, you know, homie lost his life. You can't get that back. His family is suffering. It makes the police look bad. It's just not good for the community as a whole when stuff like this goes down. You know,
and while it's speculation, if they really did make that call to the paramedics, like, yo, you need to slow down, that's no, that is probably a rise from more concern.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the good cops know who the bad cops are, right? Just like in any organization, we know who the bad folks are. It's just a matter of people actually stepping up and doing the right thing to get these guys out of here, right? So stuff like this doesn't happen. You know, this is purely and simply just bad police, man. Just bad individual police, not as a whole, but these 5-6 individuals. Now this the sixth guy on the right here. What's his name? No, Preston Hemphill. He was the last one that got fired on Friday.
Fired or just on leave?
It says Memphis Police Department fired a 6th officer Friday for his role in the events leading to the death of Tyre Nichols, man who was beaten by police officers and died 3 days later. Preston he initially was placed on leave at the start of the investigation, but they announced his termination on Friday, nearly a month after Nichols was beaten. Damn. So the department said Hemphill violated policies including personal conduct, truthfulness, compliance with taser regulations, compliance with uniform regulations, and policy governing inventory and recovered property. Oh man, so maybe he's trying to hide some stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's sad that it came to this, you know. It's unfortunate for the family, but I mean, it is good that they were able to resolve it as quickly as they did, because there's multiple cases where the the cops usually don't end up getting
Mhm.
anything but a slap on the wrist sometimes. So
But I don't know. I mean, this brings up some other questions in my mind too, like how to interact with the police. You know what I mean? Like you just, in my mind, you just have to comply. Granted, I don't know if that would have saved him because the way these guys were behaving, they were out to fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? They were like they were just so aggressive. I'd never seen that type of aggression like that. Like they were. What you got, Carl?
No, go ahead. I'll go after you finish.
I mean, I've never seen that before.
the
I
end of
don't.
it.
I'm just saying, like, we typically, the best way is, show your identify yourself, comply with whatever they're asking. Don't do nothing crazy. In most cases, you're fine. I don't know if that would have helped him here. I mean, granted, he was resisting a little bit, but it wasn't nothing crazy. Like he didn't have any weapons. He was just trying to get home.
And
You
you
know?
can hear him calling out for his own mother.
He's literally like, "Mom," like the whole time. I didn't see him try to punch the police. I didn't see him pull for a weapon. I didn't.
But then at the
It
same time,
wasn't
you
warranted.
don't know what he was, if he had taken anything before.
Well, that's
or-
the thing. We still don't know why they even stopped him.
Right.
Like how is it a month in and we still don't know why he got stopped? Isn't that bizarre?
Yeah.
What you got, Carl?
And it probably wouldn't have helped in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that you have to do is you literally have to stop and you have to calm down.
Yes.
One thing that I've noticed people are doing is they immediately go to fight or flight, which obviously you're going to do. I know that. In default, you're going to do that. But I've had this before where I got stopped just randomly.
Mm-hmm.
I got pulled up on. And the thing I did is I looked at him. I calmed down. I stopped. I was like, all right, let me see what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but he told me some stuff. I was just looking at him. He literally had his hand on his holster, and he had his holster unbuckled. And I didn't even move. I don't even know why he did that. But I calmed down and he was like, hey, can I check the bag in your hand instead of the book bag on my back?
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as he grabbed that plastic bag, I didn't even see him leave. He just got in his car and he shot off. He shot off immediately. Yeah, he just ran off.
What?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I was just like, what happened?
He
And I
took
was
your
walking
bag
from
and took
school,
off?
too. Huh?
He took your bag and took off?
No, he just grabbed it. He didn't take it. He just felt the plastic bag because I guess he thought I had a weapon in it. And then he just dipped. Yeah, he just dipped.
I mean, you could at least got an explanation like, oh, well, hey,
Yeah.
well, you got a description of someone that looks similar to you for X, Y, and T. I mean,
he just said that there was a crime committed and I fit the description.
See, that's a generalization of it. Like,
yeah, he didn't even ask for my ID.
He didn't even fit the description for real.
Yeah. So I'm sitting up here like, why you got your holster unbuckled? I'm not making any sort of move towards you. So I just like, because I guess he thought I was gonna run or something. I was like, no, I'm not running. I'm not stupid.
He said, I'm good.
Folks out there,
yeah,
it's a hard thing to do. I realize it, but calm down, please.
Listen, my goal is to make it home.
Yeah, don't bucket them. Don't just comply. It's difficult, but these deaths got to stop. These unneeded. They're unneeded. They're unneeded.
Necessary.
Yep. Totally unnecessary. So, I mean, this is another one that'll probably continue unfolding and evolving. You got everyone doing their hot takes on it. I'm kind of glad we did end up waiting a week to address it just because it was fresh, but give folks time to digest and really see what's going on here and just kind of remove all those other issues that people are trying to put on this situation where it's just bad cops, bad individual cops here. Okay. I don't distrust all police. I think they are here for a reason. And you see what happens when there's neighborhoods where there aren't police or you have corrupt police. Shit just goes to shit. You know what I mean? So we need them, but the bad ones got to get up out of there.
Yeah.
Just like in any organization. So, final thoughts on anything we talked about today, gentlemen?
I know we started the year with like just 2 conversations on cops,
Yeah, we did. It's crazy.
but
Only 2 months in.
don't
it's
sleep
just-
where you eat, and a bad apple can ruin the bunch.
Yeah, I like that. Krim, Carl, anything? Nah.
No, yeah. we're good.
Don't go to New Glow Church.
Stay away from New Glow Baptist.
Usually $12 literally anywhere else. Gas expensive.
I ain't going nowhere. Shit.
But that's it for today's episode. I know we're missing a couple folks from the panel, but a couple of our guys had to work. Tay probably has something going on too, I'm betting. So, but if you guys like the content, you know, do us a favor, hit that like, hit the subscribe, share the videos, clip them, do all that good stuff. We'll see y'all in the next one. Until then, YouTube land, peace.